Salutations, friends and strangers of the interwebs. Welcome back to the channel, Stevie Wonder Woman, where I am said Stevie. Alright, let's get into it. This is going to be my final take. What's that? Got a little fuzzy wuzz on it. This is going to be my final take on this knife here. The Wehr Knives Lukas-P. And I haven't spent a lot of time with this knife, but if you saw a couple weeks ago, I unboxed this. This is on loan to me. Shout out to Backpack B and the Mirror Edge Knife Gang. Brent was cool enough to let me check this out. Yeah, I don't want to hold up his knife for too long, but yeah, I've spent a decent amount of time with it, enough to where I have formed an opinion of it, and yeah, overall, I think this is a pretty sweet knife. Wehr Knives is typically making, well, not, I think up until this one, they do full customs. This is their first production knife, and this the OEM on this is Riot. It's not a real big knife. You have a 3.25 inch S35VN stone-washed, acid-washed, stone-washed blade. Get a better look at that. It's done really well. I'm not typically into a acid-washed blade, but it is done really well. You can see the S35VN steel on that. This is a thumb stud only. For deployment, you can thumb. It's done very well with the thumb, and then also middle finger flick this. This is a titanium frame lock with brown micarta inlays and a milled 3D titanium pocket clip. So you got some nice jimping on the spine. Again, not a very big knife, but you know, I get a good purchase on it. There's no choil to choke up on, but you know, I think it's for the size of it, it's pretty good. One of the things, and I know I'm not the first person to talk about this, but what really, the one downside to it, it's not huge, but it is something that I have noticed. It's, you see where the position of the pocket clip is. So let me get my Steel Capital back pocket knife roll out to show you guys the carry profile. So the clip, the clip is okay. It goes in and, well, now that I say that, it does go in and out of pocket fairly well. However, you do end up with a lot hanging out of your back pocket. So depending on how you carry, that you are going to have a fair amount exposed. I did not want to get this banged up, so I actually fifth pocket carried this to make sure it was protected and didn't get it all goobered up, since, again, this is not my knife. But that is the one downside. You know, if you wanted to carry this, if that doesn't bother you, then hey, it's not a big deal. But other than that, it's not a real thick knife. It felt fine in pocket. It is on the heavier side. I don't know how heavy this is, but there's, I guess, you know, maybe this one is lighter than the full titanium version because it's basically been milled out and has some micarta inlays. So, but and again, I did not disassemble this knife, but you can see there's no internal milling there, in there, and that's probably because of the inlays. There's really no places to put internal milling in there, but it carried okay. I didn't mind it too much. I did cut. I used it to cut open some packages. I did slice some cardboard with it. It's still. Let's see. Do I have something to cut here? It's still the edge is still pretty good on it. Um, it's still. I don't know if this is the factory edge on it. I'm guessing it is. I don't think Brent's Backpack B is sharpened this. But yeah, and it didn't really get. I didn't have to really clean this up. It didn't really adhere to any no tape residue really adhered to it. Um, the finish on there is held up really well. I guess moving into the aesthetics of it, I do like this. What I guess this is a clip point blade. It's very similar to similar-ish to the J-Cape blade. Obviously, different profiles of the blade, but they are very similar. Both Riot production, but you do have a nice crowned spine on that. Um, yeah, I like the profile of this blade. It seems like a clip point. I'm really gravitating towards clip points lately. I'm kind of played out on drop points. I have so many drop points. Um, so I am digging the clip point. I also have where's another clip point that I got? I think this is a clip point anyway. The MBK pincher kind of has a clip point as well. But so aesthetics wise, I like the blade profile. Um, I'm not real crazy about this colorway, the acid stonewash blade with raw titanium and then brown micarta. It's okay, but if I had to pick one, I think I'd want to go with the full tie and stonewash blade. I think that would be more my jammy jam. But I don't know if they're going to do another run of these or not, and these are completely sold out. So, yeah, aesthetics wise, though, I think it does good. Back real quick, did I talk about the ergos? Ergos are fine. Nice landing pad for your thumb there. I think I don't want to be too repetitive. Um, let's talk the action. So, this is running on ceramic ball caged ball bearings. Um, easy access to the lock bar. The lock bar tension feels just fine. Disengage, it wants to drop to the nail, and then a little shake, and it's home. The detent seems super snappy, whether you're flicking it with your thumb or you are flicking it with your middle finger. Um, Focus. Uh, so yeah, the action is great. I think what you would expect from a Riot production knife. So that's kind of it, guys. Again, it carries okay. It's not the greatest, but it feels once it's in pocket, it feels fine. I would like to see this a little bit deeper carried. Um, I think that the blade profile is great. The S35, this knife seems like it should have a little bit more of an upgraded steel than S35 because I think this is like a 300 and some dollar knife, 350-ish dollar knife. Again, I like S35 VN as much as the next guy, but it just feels like this should have a little bit more premium steel on it. I don't know if that should be M390 or, S90V or something. But, there's that. And again, the price point on this. If they go back with another release, $350. As much as I like this knife, I don't think I would pick this up for $350. Fantastic knife, though. Very appreciative of Brent lending it into the channel to let me check it out. But Yeah, there you go, guys. The Wehr Knives Lukas-P. That was just kind of my overall impressions for the little bit of time I got to spend with it. Um, yeah, I would say if you got a chance, if this seems like it's something that you'd be into, you're not going to be disappointed with it. I think there's a couple of different colorways and blade options, handle options. I think Blade HQ is where I saw most of the specs on it. So anyway, yeah, check out the Lukas-P. I did. You should too. Um, did I get all snobby on you guys? Well, I checked one out. Why aren't you? Getting too big for my britches? Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. I appreciate you checking out the channel and the review. Until the next one, I'll talk to you guys soon. Deuces.